Hello, Tom Barnett here again with another story behind the illustration. Here one that conveys the uncertainty created by the profound social transformation that is a nation cashing in its demographic dividend and, by doing so, setting in motion a rapid aging of its society to very uncertain ends. In that sense, using the wobbly top image as a stand-in for the demographic dividend is most apt. Once you set that baby in motion, you hope it keeps spinning for as long as possible, even as you know deep in your heart that it cannot last, and that when done, you're in a different world. My original mock-up for this segment actively used the imagery of an age pyramid. Here, one already transformed into something closer to a diamond shape as the demographic dividend is in its full flowering. Tossing in the dueling pregnant females image was just my way of having fun with the idea, but it was misleading, pairing a baby boom image with the later dividend phase. So more confusing than conveying in terms of meaning. Still, I love this little image. Here, in this sequence of 4 slides from the current brief, let me explain how we get these terms of pyramid, diamond, and spinning top when it comes to age breakdowns graphically displayed. This is the classic age distribution that characterized virtually all societies throughout history until the last few decades, or basically in the short time of my life. The bulk of people in the lower brackets, lower ages, with consistent losses as cohorts aged upward. This is an age pyramid that requires constant high fertility to maintain its shape. As for the term pyramid, well, you can see with the red marker, it's kind of self-evident, giving the resulting symmetrical shape. Jumping ahead 25 years with our example of South Korea, you can see the youth bulge forming, a big jump within a single generation. That pig moving through the python image I referenced in the previous video, number 16. Then we jump ahead 3 decades, and we see a transformed South Korea. Lots more workers relative to youth or elders. That sought-after diamond shape when, demographically speaking, your society is super-empowered with labor. But then we jump ahead another 45 years, and we see a distorted, unnatural South Korea, one that is totally ahistorical per human history. Old people dominating and greatly outnumbering the kids. A pyramid turned on its head, or that wobbly spinning top that can't possibly keep spinning, can it? Well, we're soon to find out with a number of countries in Europe and Asia, and possibly even America, if we were to truly turn anti-immigrant for the long haul. So, back to Sarah Nettles' original conceptual drawing of the spinning top. Note the legend arrayed across its middle, the ages of man. You know that image, and you know the funny information age variant. Where did they come from? Well, William Shakespeare, truth be told. It is there in one soliloquy in his very popular comedy of manners called As You Like It, that a character divides a man's life into 7 phases: infant, schoolboy, lover, soldier, authority figure, justice, the foolish old man, or pantaloon for the funny pants he wears, and old age, death. So yeah, a lot of meaning and a fabulous literary callback, all in one image. Just a reminder, in case you haven't seen video number 16, this spinning top image was originally set for the chapter lead on demographics, only to be later switched up with the balancing bike image. Jim's first cut could only fit 6 ages of man, but that's enough to get the meaning across, with all due respect to the bard. Jim's second iteration pumped up the speed, the motion indicators, and accentuated the uncertain nature of its path of motion, that curvy line as it moves across the floor. Which gets us to the final version. Demographic pyramids flipped on their heads, a call out to William Shakespeare at his best, and a nifty capture of the unidirectional and uncertain pathway that is undertaken by a society when they set a demographic transition into motion. And that's the story behind this illustration. As always, we love it when people buy the book, when they recommend the book, when they praise the book online. I and my Throughline colleagues, we feel very passionate about this work. Please consider subscribing to my Substack newsletter, and see you next time, next illustration.